Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. My name is Macheesemo, and I'm here to show you another clip of me, the second captain of MVP. So let's get at it. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about ranked, all 4 ranks in MVP. What do they mean? Why are they important? And of course, how do you join? Over the 7 years in MVP, I would have to say the 2 best things that I love doing in MVP is doing somebody's debut into the fam and training future members that will become future co-leaders and future captains of MVP. Once you ask to join MVP, you're in. Like, you don't really have to do a 1v1 debut if you don't want to. You could just demonstrate your skills online and do your debut that way, which is no panic or hesitation. Personally, I like guts, so like if you want to like 1v1 either one of the lieutenants, which are the co-leaders, damn, that was a nice shot, or if you want to 1v1 like a member at his peak, or even a captain, which are the leaders, you better like I don't know, give it all you got. But member is basically the first rank, where you start off. It's where you learn, you train, you learn all the generation strats, because all 6 generations have their own strategies on winning. I'm not going to explain that in this video. I probably would only explain that to people who joined though. Not really trying to put that shit on out blast and shit. But members is the first rank you start off. You're training with everybody. Oh, here we go, baby. I'll reload. I'll lay down. Shit. Give me your gun, dog. You don't deserve it. Oh, sorry. I always get distracted. So, when you're a member, you're training, you're learning, you're going online, you're playing, you're having fun, you're winning. Some members, there's 2 different kinds of members. There's some that are already good. They already know what to do. So obviously as a leader you gotta look at them more, but you gotta pay attention to them too, because you don't want them to get too egotistical and then think they're the greatest player in the fam and cocky and being a bastard. You don't want that. You want we're family. We're not a clan. We try to look for teamwork as the highest quality and stuff. But basically, member was always the funnest rank. I think I was a member for like a year before I became a co-leader. Even though I'm the founder of MVP, at the beginning I didn't want to be captain. Like I was a different person. Like I was a leader in reality, but video games, like I didn't have time to protect people. I didn't know what the fuck teamwork was. I didn't even know what the fuck Call of Duty was. I was just me, myself, and I kind of guy. So it took a while. It took about a whole year after I lost to my best friend WWFS, who is currently the original lieutenant, the first ever, actually, when I promoted him. At the time when he beat me for the first time in Black Ops 1, I think, in 2011. Get drop shot, nigga. And, yeah, after I lost to him, I realized what it means to be a leader, and, he told me, you don't always have to trash talk your teammates and your friends. If they're comrades, just be cool, calm, collected. People we don't know, and like other clan wars, like I can be an asshole to them, but never friends. And that was the day I realized what it means to be a true leader, I suppose. So now we get to lieutenant. Oh shit, I missed out one more thing. So a member, the only way you get promoted to a lieutenant is if you're dropping like 25 plus per game. Like, every captain is different, And I'll get to that in another video about captains and how they lead their generations, or matter of fact, I think I could explain it all in this video. Oh shit. Let's go, baby. Damn. Man, there's only 1 second cap, dude. Alright, hold up. So anyways, like I was saying, when you are dropping 25 plus kills and you know how to hold your own in like a 1v1, and you know everybody looks up to you and respects you, and you're showing those leadership qualities, that is when a captain really takes notice in your abilities, and you get promoted quickly that way. Some people get promoted, you know, 2 months depending on how good they are. Others takes years, 3, 5, but don't ever see it as like, you know, they're not taking me seriously, because MVP is the land of opportunity, and I always wanted to build a clan where, you know, good and bad players can join and improve in COD, right? I don't care about KD. I don't care what your score per minute is. I could care less about those things. If you have determination to win, and you got that willpower not to lose, even if you go negative and you win and you're happy, that's the kind of people I look at, right? And even those players, and about half the fam that joined in, I think in 2012 or 2014, they weren't really that good. But after they did the whole CHEESEMO training, and you know, we were training on all the maps, and I was showing them all the ways to go and what good attachments to use and all these things, they've become MVP's best players. And you guys will most definitely see tons of clips of everybody in the fam, and you can judge whether, you know, whether I'm bullshitting or whether they are the shit, right? So that's member. Lieutenant is completely different. Lieutenant is like super serious. You're basically one of MVP's elites because you're a co-leader, right? You have authority, not the responsibility yet. Once you get promoted by your captain to a lieutenant, you're able to bring people in the fam. When you're a member, you can suggest people, but when you're a lieutenant, you can actually bring them in, do their debuts, inform your captain on their development and who they are, and etc. Oh, and in this clip, I was playing with my boy, Your Face is Bleeding, and Hearim, whose name now on PSN is Tranny About. You can check him up on YouTube. Good friend of mine, known him a long time. But yeah, Lieutenant is very serious. Lieutenants are really the guys that are always, and girls, that are always at their best at all times. They cannot play this game for like months on end, come back and still drop 35 plus kills. Okay? Member 25, you know, 30-ish, but Lieutenant is like 35. Like you wanna strive higher, basically, when you're a lieutenant. Damn, we beating these niggas 32 to 3 days, suck. But you want to strive higher. Also, when you're a lieutenant, you can lead clan wars, bring players online, and the people you bring into the fam, they're basically underneath you. They're like your students or something like that. So it's always best to be at your best at all times. When I was a lieutenant, I think in the video where I was on Overflow the first time when I beat the team 75 to 9, that was when I was a lieutenant. You know, I really, personally, I didn't think about anything more than winning and protecting the fam. When I was member, I was just, what's the word I'm looking for? I was like selfish, you know, I was thinking of myself, and I wanted to be at the top, and I wanted to be the best, and I wanted to surpass the first cap, and all these things were running through my mind. Holy Kenobi Shinobi Baloney, that was a quad. Shagadelic. They nicknamed me Mr. Air Support and MVP. Anyways, getting old. Now we're getting to Captain. Captain, oh boy, where do I start? Captain is a big jump. It's so much different from Lieutenant, dogs. And girls. Or whatever. Babies. When you're Captain, you're the leader of MVP, which means that you are the strongest player of the year or the era of whatever year MVP is in. Once you become Captain, you're in charge of finding 2 years worth of MVP members. Instead of us calling it 2 years, we call it generations. So you're in charge of 2 generations. You're in charge of looking after them, training them, promoting them to lieutenants. Fuck! It buffered, dude. Anyways, we beat them 75 to... We beat them 75 to like 9, I believe, in that clip. And then there was also a guy in the lobby. He was like, he put MVP as his clan tag. I don't know if he thought he was gonna win or something, but I don't know. I'll show you guys my combat record right now. I don't know if you see, that's 182,737 kills and 6,918 wins, and my KD is 1.88. When I first played this game in 2012, I never restarted, so I was a G like that. That's basically the Wagwan there. But basically, captains, you're always got to be at your best. Like lieutenants, they always got to be at the best, but you got to train even harder. Like, don't think if you somehow become cap, and it's very difficult because there's a tournament. Every lieutenant in all 7 years of MVP is going to participate in a 1v1 10-minute time limit tournament to declare the 4th cap. That video is going to be posted in 2018 in New Year's, which is a long way away. And the 4th cap, he's going to be a busy guy. He's going to be in charge of like the 2018-2019 years of MVP and leading us into those next generations, right? The 7th and the 8th. But it's very difficult finding people to join. I would have to say, you know, you start off with close friends or something, or, you know, people you've played with a long time. I have 85,098 kills with the type. The reason I have that many kills with it, transferring from Black Ops 1 to 2, like, I wanted to use a gun besides the fucking AK-47. Like, that gun is just bougie. It's so old and shit. But yeah, sorry. There's just so much things to talk about. Captain, you just gotta be aware of everything. Like, when most of the time you're gonna be starting off doing debuts yourself, and that is no easy thing. You want to be a role model to your members. You want to be unbeatable. You want to give them that thought in their mind. You want them to look up to you. All these things. So, members, lieutenants, caps, are just all 3 of them are important ranks because they keep MVP intact. I personally love lieutenant because less the responsibility, and then again, shit, sorry, I got distracted. Lieutenant is like midfield, like in soccer. It's both striker and defense. Like, it's in between, so it's always best to do that. Anyways, I love to sit here and chat all day, but unfortunately, that is it for this video. So I'll just catch y'all later. Fuck, man, it's such a bad day. And I'm so new at this. Bumba clock. Alright, bye, guys.